Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy DBfanboy, and it looks like Christmas came early and we're only in March, but we got hit with a teaser kind of trailer for the brand new upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie in 2018. Now, it's not a full-blown trailer, it's just a little teaser just to kind of give us like a sample of what this movie is going to be about, but we get to see some really cool stuff. Now, I'm not going to show any of the video, because, I'm not trying to get flagged for copyright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you stills from the video, and if you want to watch the full thing, you guys can check it out on my Twitter. I tweeted it out. That's @_DBfanboy, and yeah, just watch it over there after you get done watching this video. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Now, first, it starts off, we get a Goku jumping around, warming up, getting ready to fight, and it looks like it's in some kind of like icy tundra. Now, I'm not too sure where exactly this is, but it's pretty safe to say that it's on Earth, and we kind of get confirmation with that at the end of it, so you'll see when we get to that. So yeah, so we have Goku jumping around, warming up, then we get hit with this where it says original story, screenplay, character design by Akira Toriyama. Then we get some more shots of Goku still warming up, then he gets serious. Then it says a new adventure, followed by a shot of Goku looking up at the mountaintop at his opponent, and we get a close-up of this guy. Now, this is very interesting. This is where people are going to go crazy. Now, a lot of people are going to instantly start speculating this is Broly simply because of the green aura, and you can kind of tell that it's a Saiyan just based off the armor, but let's really dig into this. Let's break this down. Now, I can pretty much guarantee that this is going to be a Saiyan character. There is no 100% confirmation, but let's use common sense here. This is definitely going to be a Saiyan. Now, the thing is, it's very interesting. So, yes, we have the green aura, and a lot of things that a lot of people are overlooking and no one's really talking about that kind of points towards Broly is, okay, so we see a shot of his arm, and then we see him power up and his arm gets massively bigger. It gets a lot bigger than what it originally was. So, there's that, but other than that, I don't know. And then when we get to the shots of his face, you can kind of make an argument there too, but I highly doubt it's Broly just because we know that this movie is taking place after the Tournament of Power. So we know that this movie is going to be almost a canon movie just because, and I hate using the word, but this movie is going to be taking place in the Dragon Ball Super universe, just like with the past two movies that they are either taking place in the anime or the manga, but so we know that this movie is also going to do the same thing because, Toriyama said that even though the anime is ending, that the manga will keep going on as is, and that there will be story developments different from the TV and the movie in the manga. So it kind of is letting us know that whatever's happening in this movie is also going to be happening in the manga, so it makes it quote unquote canon. Now, if they made this movie about Broly, that would be a complete game changer because that would make Broly quote unquote canon. Now, a lot of people would lose their mind because, it's Broly, and this has been a huge debate in the community for centuries, for forever. Like, everyone, is saying, well, Broly's not canon, so it doesn't matter, but this would kind of make him. I don't know if it would make the other movies, well, obviously they wouldn't matter because they don't count, but this one would actually make him, real in the anime and manga universe. So that would be huge, huge, huge news. So, yeah, there's that, pointing to that. And also, Toriyama told us when we got that poster that he said, that this is going to be leading up to a mighty foe saved for the occasion. Now, obviously, Broly is not saved for the occasion because he's been used before multiple times. So this is more than likely going to be a brand new character. So a lot of people are, saying this is going to be Yamoshi. Now, I don't know how Yamoshi is going to be brought into the present time because, like I said, this is taking place after the Tournament of Power, and it is, following the timeline. So it would be kind of weird for Yamoshi, a person who was born thousands of years ago, to now be in the world, especially running amok, because we know that Yamoshi was a chill dude. He was cool. That's why he became, the first Super Saiyan, because he wasn't like the other Saiyans who were pretty much barbarians. This guy was chill and he was fighting to rebel against those mean-ass Saiyans. So it would be very weird for him to be fighting against Goku. But like I said, once you see in these clips, he kind of looks a little evil, a little possessed. So maybe it's Yamoshi and he's being controlled somehow and it's not his fault that he's doing this. But anyway, so let's keep looking at this. Now, the next thing we get is a title card that says "To be the strongest begins," followed by a Goku looking very excited to be fighting this dude. And that is also followed by a shot of Goku getting into a stance, which cracks the ice underneath him, which is a very badass touch. Then we hear Goku speak and he says, well, as he's looking pretty serious, it's time to get started. Then he gets real serious. Then the playtime is over. This dude looks like he's about to F shit up. We then get another title card that says a Saiyan, followed by Goku leaping up in the air at his new opponent, and this opponent then raises his hand out to kind of block Goku's attack, followed by another title card that says has no limits, then a close-up shot of this new opponent's face. Now this is what I was talking about. So this kind of looks like Broly when he's in his first base form and he's looking all pissed off whenever he sees Goku. And this is where, it gets a little bit more interesting. This is where a lot more people, because you see the green aura here, and, this dude looks pretty sinister. This dude looks pretty pissed off. So that's why a lot of people are going to see this and be like, oh, that's Broly, for sure. Only Broly looks at Goku that pissed off. So you're going to be seeing a lot of people campaigning that this is going to be Broly again in this movie. But like I said, we just need to hold off until we get more information. But right now we cannot confirm nor deny that it is Broly, but it's just more than likely it's not. But again, at the end of this video, we're going to cover all that. We're going to go over it a lot more, but let's keep going through this. So we get another shot of Goku still flying at this dude, followed by a shot of the logo for Dragon Ball Super. Then you see Goku's and this new enemy's fist collide. Now, if you noticed, his fist is smaller here, so this is probably before that whole power-up scene that we saw earlier. And then we get the last title card that says, coming soon, Earth has Goku. So that kind of confirms to us that this fight is going to indeed take place on Earth. So whoever this guy is probably coming to Earth to fight Goku. And again, that's just going to add more fuel to the whole Broly thing. But again, let's just wait, guys. Let's hold on. Let's talk a little bit more about who this possibly could be. Now, of course, there's the obvious theory about who this person could be, and that is Yamoshi, because, we were told about Yamoshi, and it was kind of out of nowhere. It seemed a little weird that we are barely first hearing about this guy, and then we get hit with the announcement of the movie, so it's like, makes sense, Yamoshi's going to be in the movie. And we know that the movie is going to be about, pretty much the history of the Saiyans, so to say that it's Yamoshi is a pretty safe bet. Now, for the next person that it could be, if you don't know, they just released the trailer for the brand new mobile game Dragon Ball Legends, and with that trailer, we got introduced a brand new character that was designed by Akira Toriyama himself. So there's a lot of theory that this new character is going to be the villain in the movie, but we can see here that this guy, I guess the face could match it, but it doesn't really seem like it. And especially if you look at the armor here. If you look at this armor, it looks nothing like what we see in the trailer. Like, this is a little bit more polished. It's blue. And this dude has a tail. Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to see it because it's behind him. It's not wrapped around his waist. As usual, this kind of looks like a Universe 6 Saiyan. So I guess it'd be pretty safe to go ahead and cancel this guy out from being the villain in the movie. But I'm sure we'll get more information on this guy in the near future to kind of confirm that it's not going to be this dude. Now, we can move on to the next theory, which of course would be Broly. Now, like I said, the evidence is kind of there just simply on the fact that, we see him really bulk up in size. You can really tell the difference in the size of the fist. That is a very Broly, what's the word? Trademark. And then you mix that with the green hair and then the crazy look in his eye. And even with the, the tattered clothes, like, granted, these are not Broly's usual clothing, but I mean, it's been a while since we've seen him, and maybe if they're going to be doing some kind of revamping, like it looks like with the animation, maybe they might be trying to introduce him as a quote-unquote canon character for the first time. So, I mean, it's a possibility. It's just very unlikely. I would not get my hopes up for this to be Broly if you are a Broly fan. I mean, I'm a huge Broly fan, and even I am not holding my breath that this is going to be him. And like I mentioned before, that they said that this is going to be a Mighty Foe saved for the occasion. So obviously, like I mentioned, Broly is not saved for this occasion because we've seen him multiple times. Now, the next theory is that this is Bardock. Now, that is a little bit out there. That's a bit of a reach, and people are only saying this just because we can pretty much assume that this is a Saiyan, and the armor, I guess, looks a little Bardock-ish, but other than that, there's nothing really there to say that it's Bardock. Even when they show the close-up of his face, it doesn't look anything like Goku's face, and as we all know, Bardock looks just like Goku, so that one is pretty much out the window. Now, I did see a very interesting theory. Again, there's nothing in this teaser trailer to confirm that, but I saw a theory that would be pretty cool if it was real. It would be very cool that after Frieza wins the Tournament of Power, that he is going to wish to become a Saiyan because he sees what these Saiyans are doing and he's like, you know what? I need to get, if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing. So that Frieza is going to wish to become a Saiyan, and this is going to be a basically Frieza in a Saiyan's body kind of deal, which would be really, really badass. But again, it doesn't really fit with the whole mighty foe save for the occasion thing. But I guess it kind of could, because it would technically be a new foe. But again, this is something that is just fan fiction right now, just a fan theory. It's nothing in this thing even like promotes that other than the crazed look, and it's a evil Saiyan. But yeah, so that's pretty much all we have right now about the movie, or the trailer, I mean. So again, if you want to see that, go check it out on my Twitter. I tweeted it out. And also, if you want to see the trailer for the Dragon Ball Legends video game, go check that out. I tweeted that out as well. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think about this trailer, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know who you guys think that Saiyan is going to be. If it's someone that we know, like I said, aka Broly or Bardock, then yeah, mention it down below. But if you think that this is going to be Yamoshi, or maybe even a brand new Saiyan that we have never seen, or maybe you guys don't even think it's going to be a Saiyan at all, because again, we didn't see anything to confirm that it's even a Saiyan. There was no tail. He didn't go Super Saiyan. We just saw green aura. So let me know your thoughts down below. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up to show your appreciation. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are not already, and don't forget to follow me on all the other social medias, aka Twitter, Facebook, and on Twitch. All of that will be in the description below. But thank you again so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.